first thing we're gonna do, go ahead and run in place. Fast, you can go. Run. Fast. Uh-oh, keep going. Fast. Freeze. Okay, so when I say jump, you're gonna jump as high as you can. Use your chest. When I say jump, you're gonna duck. Does that make sense? When I say spin around, you're gonna spin around. Does that make sense? All right, real quick, listen up. Jump. Higher. Jump. Duck. Spin around. Freeze. That's not breathing. Don't move. Who's heard of Andy, Toy Story, right?
Oh, I have.
Right?
Yes.
You know how when Andy comes to the room, they all fall down like a toilet. They're like, Andy's cool. Right. When I say Andy's coming, this is what you're gonna do. Yeah. Exactly. You're gonna drop it.
You can do like any pose. You can be like this.
You better drop. You're gonna drop it to the floor. When I say Andy's going, we're gonna stand back up and we're gonna keep running. Does that make sense? Alright, ready? Jump, go. Fast, you can. Go. Fast.
I think the book will run around.
Well, I would, but we are social distancing and so make sure you guys hear us.
Oh.
Fast. Come on, my grandma is faster. Go. Jump. Hide your hand. Duck. And spin around. Fast, you can. Go. Come on, we're just gonna beat. Fast. Keep that beat. Jump. Duck. Spin around. Spin around 3 more times.
1, 2, 3.
Andy's coming.
Okay.
And Andy's gone. Alright, come on, keep running. Go. Fast. Feet. I'm gonna stop on your feet.
Please go.
Fast, you can. Go. Keep running. Fast.
I have very high.
Keep running. That's good. And jump. Spin around. Andy's coming. He's got a spot jump. Andy's going. Keep running. Go. Fast. Go. Fast you can. And stop. Good job, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job.
We need water.
You're ready. Ready? Breathe in. Everyone with the hands. Alright, while we're breathing, forward arm sweeps. You're gonna swing your arms forward. Forward arm sweeps. And backwards. So now after we're done with our exercises, we're going to take a deep breath in. And out. That was the warm up. Now we're exercising, we're stretching our bodies. And hug, you're going to say, yes, ma'am. Everyone say, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to hear loud, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Good job, Pete. And arms up and down.
Yes, ma'am.
And hands behind your back. Get up and down.
Yes, ma'am.
And side to side. And ear to shoulder. Everybody's yes, ma'am, go in.
Yes, ma'am.
There you go. And head circle. You're saying yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now make sure you're just moving your head and not your whole body.
I'm just not trying to.
Exactly, not like that. And hands on your hips. Your hips side to side.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for answering up. That was the best answer I've heard all day today. Who do you think the answer louder now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, hip circles.
Yes, ma'am.
Pretty sure it's her first stage.
Yeah, and she's all the way answering up.
Showing up those orange belts and green belts, huh?
In the other direction.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And you're going down your belly.
Oh.
You're going to push up all the way with the ceiling.
Yes, ma'am.
Up, not me. Look up, Chance. Look up. Up. And down your belly. Everything on the floor except your belly. Or you skydiving.
I
Don't say you can't before you see your hand. Hold it. Crash. Bounce. Bounce. Hold it all the way up as high as you can. And let's go to this side. And the other side. And then up even higher. And down. Good job. Right. Keep your hands. You're going to sit back on your heels.
Why do you do this?
To stretch.
Yeah, I always do But I'm
Sit
ready.
like this first. Yep.
I
Now
want
stick
to
your arms out ready.
and not
So get up, get up.
Or-
I go to gym, so that's probably why I'm super flexible. Am I?
All right, sit up, crisscross applesauce. Yes, ma'am.
You said
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna 5 times grab your feet. We're gonna do a cross leg work. What that is, you're gonna grab your feet, you're gonna walk all the way back, and sit right back up. That's 1. I want you guys to do 5 of those. Go.
1, 2,
Well, here's some people answering up.
4, 3, 5, 4,
Are you?
Two.
You're so fast.
3. I'm fat.
You guys are.
I ran the whole mall.
The whole mall. They looked
Yeah.
around the mall.
Why do I do it? No, I just ran
Because we haven't
to the
gone
front
straight
of the
to
store to go get my picture.
Gotcha. All right, feet straight in front of you. So now instead of a cross leg arc, we're doing a straight leg arc, which is what that is. You just did. You're gonna take your toes. You're gonna touch the floor all the way behind you, and then come right back up. 5 of those. Go. Here, Casey, come this way towards me, so you're not gonna hit him. There you go. Wow.
No, I do think
All right, rock back up. There you go. Good job.
that.
You should try to keep your feet together.
Oh gosh, what?
Your feet together. Try to keep them as straight as possible.
Make sure we're staying on our back. See if you away from our back. There we go.
Yep, find them.
Okay.
All right, when you're done, take your feet right out as far as you can.
Oh, what?
Hands in the back of your head. So around side to side.
Oh,
Side
that's
to
hard.
side. Good. Good challenge.
Okay.
Reach over your head. That's your flexible enough to reach over. There you go.
I do this at gym class. It doesn't hurt if I do a little more.
Good. Go as far as you can.
It doesn't hurt. It's good flex for your body.
All right, ready? Keep doing it. I'll move your leg out. Ready?
Don't move it.
Well, you said it doesn't hurt though.
It does. When you do a little bit longer.
You're supposed to. It's stretching out.
One.
All right, down the middle. Try to get your nose all the way down to the floor.
Oh, then I have to do this.
All right. Shh. Oops, you're stretching first. Okay. Keep going, Chance. Reach all the way out in front of you. Don't move your behind. Good job, Chris. You're doing good.
For some reason, I couldn't put my
And butterfly. Feet together.
It's man.
Oh dear. You can have my voice clap once. You can have my voice clap twice. All right. Now bring your feet in close as you can.
I can bring it all the way.
All right, but here's a challenge. You have to keep it in next to you while putting your nose to your toes and holding it. Go.
Ew.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold your nose to your toes.
I have a cut and it hurts.
And don't bother about
Oh, that's
it. Leave
hard.
it alone.
1 year and on the floor.
All right, don't worry about it.
Hard.
Hold it. We're gonna keep here until everyone's heads are down. Until I get tired.
Oh.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Yes, it does.
Chance, you're gonna make everyone keep holding it. Hold it. You better keep your head down.
I'm
Hold it.
plugging my nose.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A quarter. A dime. A nickel.
0.
A penny. And 0. All right, everyone stand up. Let's stand up. Fast. And sit, feet together, hands by your side. You say yes, ma'am.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, that was your name. All right, awesome job, guys.
All right. From here, I want everybody to scoot back one whole dot. So you gotta scoot all the way back behind you. Find the next dot back behind you.
Oh, right here?
So Alex, your dot's gonna be all the way back there, man.
Like, right here.
Perfect.
Yes,
Now, I know I've got one new student today. Right? Is today your first day too? I don't think so. I didn't think so. I know Alex, you were just here yesterday. Yeah, so I know you. I know what you're doing. Because he wasn't in this class yesterday. You're actually in the wrong class, technically. Your class was at 4 o'clock today, but it's okay. We'll go through it. Let's go through our stances very quickly. There's 5 basic stances. Those are the 5 things you need to know in order to get your white belt. Right? And I'm going to test you two for your white belts today. Do you have your white belt, or did you? You have it? Okay. So I'm going to give you all the white belt tests today. I'm not going to test you today because I want you to go home and practice. I do that with everybody. Sound good? But I'm still going to show you.
I'm very, messy. Not messy, but it's a little messy.
We gotta be careful,
So,
right?
what are you going to do with it?
Put our feet together. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Put our feet together.
No.
Feet together, feet together, feet together. My hands at your side. This is the first stance. It's called attention stance, right? But nothing moves at attention stance. There's no wiggling, there's no giggling, there's no picking your nose, scratching your ears. Do you have a question? What's your question?
Well, not question, but actually, never mind.
Okay, sounds good to me. Right? Nothing moves. Let's see how long we can stay here. My little leaders stayed here for 20 seconds today. Those are the really little kids. Let's see if you all can stay here for 30. Count. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna count in my head. I like it being silent. Silence is awkward, right? See if I can make anybody laugh just by staring at them. That was pretty good. I know I look pretty funny. He won't even look at me. He knows. But as soon as I walk over here, watch, all his eyes start moving. He's cheating. What number do you think we're on? You're not supposed to move. Come on, the tree. Okay, we're done. Whew, you can rest. We're going to do a Jumbee stance. Our feet are
I can
shoulder
do
width
it
apart.
longer.
I'm sure you could. Feet are shoulder width. The game's over.
Wait.
Feet are shoulder width apart. Your hands make 2 fists. See how my thumbs are on top? We don't want the thumbs on the inside. We want them on top, right?
You don't want to do this.
We're going to flip. Yeah, you might hurt your fingers, right? We're going to flip our hands over and then put them right in front of our belly button
Then,
or your belt. Once you get a belt, they'll be in the same spot.
wait, so it's Jumbee.
It's called Jumbee. You are correct. Remember, your feet are going which direction, Chance? Straight forward. You know, my feet were just kind of there. I'm doing this.
Like here, right here, and then right here.
Yes, the exact feet are in the exact same position. The only difference is that they're apart instead of together. Right? It's called Jumbee stance. Sitting stance. Your feet are twice as wide as your shoulders. Kind of like you're going to do the splits, but you're not. Be a little closer together.
This feels good. Yeah, it kind of does. Just
Can't really hold your balance very well when you're like that, right? Your feet a little
But
closer
you
together.
have to. I didn't. Okay.
Good. Now we're going to bend our knees. Deep. See how deep my knees are bent?
I can do it even
My
deeper.
toes are going straight ahead, and my hands go up to guard my face.
Oh.
That's the thing is, you got to bend your knees deep, but you can't bend your knees so deep that you have to do
Like
this,
this.
right? Because then you can't put your hands up, you're gonna fall over. So you gotta make sure your back stays strong. Your legs might be shaking, that's okay. Ready? Next one, front stance. We're gonna take 1 foot, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna move this one, so if you wanna copy me, you can. We're gonna take 1 step forward.
Wait, hold on. Oh, there we go.
But, very important detail, and why this is one of the hardest stances in Taekwondo.
It's because you have to keep your foot
You
straight.
gotta keep both feet
Oh.
straight.
Oh, this is hard.
You got-
Here's the twist. If you do this, it's a back stance.
It's a different stance, right? That's why it's very important that both feet are going straight. Like right now, you're doing a back stance.
I have never done this.
That's okay.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
see, right? Another important detail, you must bend your front knee so far, I cannot see my toes anymore. The back leg is straight. I'm gonna bend this one. And then your hands go up your
My toe is like right here.
That's okay.
I
I don't
can see my
expect it to be
toe.
perfect on your first day. Right? I see black belts still mess this up. It's all right. Over here. Stance. Very good. Try to remember this stance because we're going to be doing this a lot today.
Yeah.
Now our next and final stance, stance number 5. We're going to take our back foot, turn it.
And then we're done.
Which one was your back one?
What? Then we're done.
So that one's actually going to turn that way.
Oh,
Yes.
I think I have done this maybe in PE, but I
Maybe.
haven't done it in
We're going to take our front foot, scoot it a little closer.
We are done.
Then you're going to bend both your knees.
Then we are done.
Chance. Not working. We're going to bend both our knees. Hands go up. And then you're going to kind of lean back on your back foot. Now, I'm not leaning like this, right? My whole body is going to go on top of my back foot. Again, your leg might shake. That is normal. That is okay. Where's that L shape in your feet?
I have it.
You're in a sitting stance right now, buddy. Can I have you take this foot, step over here for me? Good. Now turn that foot that way.
Good.
Yes. Now bend your knees. Both knees. Like you're sitting down. And yeah. Hands up.
This is
Perfect. That's because you're in a really good back stance. That's why it's a little difficult. And attention.
sorry.
The thing about the stances is the better you do them, the more correctly you do them, the more it's going to hurt. Right? Because your muscles, they're shaking. You're using a bunch of different muscles. So it's okay if it hurts. Just a tiny bit. It shouldn't hurt a lot, but a tiny bit is okay. That means you're doing it correctly. Yes, sir?
Sir.
If you can get in your stance, if I get in my back stance and I look like this,
Stop.
this doesn't hurt at all. I don't feel anything. My legs are not being used for anything. That's because it's wrong. Gotta bend those knees. Hands up, ready to go. Any questions on that? So again, that's the 5 things you gotta do to get your right button. That's all you gotta do. There's those 5 things, right? Let's get back into the front stance. We got one foot in front of the other, right? Both of you are going straight as best you can. My hands are up, ready to go.
Oh.
It's okay. It takes practice, right? We're gonna do some leg stretches. Get ourselves warmed back up after practicing the stances. So right here, we're just gonna take our back foot, just swing straight up, and then back down.
That's a kick.
It's pretty easy, right? It's not a kick. It's a stretch.
That's
Hands are up.
right.
Because remember, a kick has to have 4 parts to it. We'll talk about that in a second. We're gonna take our back leg in one more time. Comes up, back down. Every time I count, I'm gonna count 10 times. Are you ready? 1, up, back down. Good. 2, up, back down. Ready? 3, down. 4, 5, 6. Good. 7.
Oh gosh, they're not on my dog.
It's all right. It happens. 8, 9, and last one, 10. Now switch sides.
Oh dear.
We gotta do both sides. Can't just be super good on one leg. Gotta be good on both legs, right? Hands up, ready to go. 1. Good. 2. Oh, don't lose your balance. 3. 4. Nice. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, 10. Perfect. Back to attention.
Sir.
And have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Now listen, I want to talk about this because Chance brought this up. Right? The reason that's not a kick, at least in Taekwondo, might be a kick in other martial arts, is because a kick must have 4 parts to it in Taekwondo. There's not just one part. Does anybody remember the 4 parts in my higher ranks in class today?
No. Lift, chamber, kick, chamber, down.
Good. Well, that was kind of like 5, right? We're going to pick it up and chamber. Let's go to chamber. We'll do it in a second. I'll give you a chance to do it in a second. Let's go to chamber. Then you go out and actually do the kick. Bring it back, re-chamber, that's number 3, and then back down on the ground is 4. Sound good?
Yeah.
We're going to give that a shot. We're going to do that kick I just showed you. What's that kick called?
Kick.
No. A front kick. Why? Because it's going in front of me. Yeah? Let's stand up. Let's give that a shot. We're only going to do 7 of them. All right? Hands up, ready to go. We're in our front stances. Because we got to do all 4 of those parts at the same time. Ready? So every time I count, 1 front stance. 1, or 1 front kick. Up, out, back down. Good. Let's try it again. 2.
1.
Oh gosh.
I keep on turning. I keep on.
That's all right. We can work on our balance today too. It's all right.
1, 2,
3.
4.
4,
1, 2,
5,
1, 2.
6. You should be saying that in your head every time you kick.
Okay.
Right? 7.
1, 2, 3,
2 feet. Ready? 1,
1,
2.
1,
Wait
2,
for me to count. Wait for me to count. 3,
1, 2, 3,
4,
1, 2, 3,
5,
1.
6. Last one. Make it your best one. 7. Back to attention.
Sir.
Now, I kind of lied to you a little bit.
What?
Because in Taekwondo, I'm sorry, listen. In Taekwondo, most kicks have 4 parts to them. That was correct. But there are some kicks that don't. There are some kicks that have only 2 parts, up and down. Right? Does anybody remember any of those? Some of my higher ranks?
Yes.
An axe kick? Yeah, we're not going to do that today.
Oh, X.
But those are super easy. You just kind of go up and down.
Yeah.
Anyone else? There should be 2 more. Or 3 more kicks, actually.
I need a sidekick.
No, side kick has 4 parts.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Is an emergency. Hurry. So nobody really remembers the other kicks that don't have chambers?
Maybe.
They're super easy.
Oh wait, this one.
What's that?
Crescent kick and reverse crescent kick.
Crescent kicks. That's what I want to do today. So we're going to get into a front stance. Hands up, ready to go. Follow my lead. I'm not going to count yet. Just follow my lead. We're going to take the back foot, cross our feet.
Oh god. Oh no, I don't want to do this.
Now the foot that is in front, I'm going to pick it up and swing it all the way back behind me.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's cool.
So
Oh,
crescent kick.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks like a rainbow. Crescent, a moon, crescent moon. Whatever you got to think of, right? Now I'm going to count it. Are you ready? 1 comes in front,
Oh, wait.
back around.
1, 2.
Now, if you're comfortable with that higher ranks, my orange belts and green belts,
Yeah.
and you want to do it all as one motion without stopping in between, do it. Because that's how it's supposed to be done, right? One big, no, hang on. I don't put my foot down on the ground.
Oh wait,
That's
like
just for
this.
people who have never done this before. For practice, you 3 keep doing that.
Or like this.
Everybody else in the room who has done these before, it's one motion. My foot doesn't touch the ground and it swings through. If you 3 want to try that, you can do that. But if you want to keep doing this where you stop and go, that's okay too. Hands up, ready to go.
This is easy if I do that, but I
You
know.
can lean on the pole. Yeah, well, the pole's helping you. Don't lean on the pole. We don't
Or
want
like
to.
this.
Ready?
Let's do that.
3, big swing, back down. 4, up, down. 5. Very good. So feet. Really
Oh,
do
I
5 of
can't
these.
go like this then. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
1.
1.
I know, I'm moving a little fast. 2. Cross the feet, big swing. Nice. 3. Good.
Gosh.
4.
4.
Last one. 5.
4.
Back to attention. Let's have a seat. I want to talk about one thing before we move on to the next thing we're doing today. Because- Yeah, I need a drink too. It'll be okay. We'll survive. We'll survive together. So listen, I saw somebody do this on this crescent kick. They came through and they kind of did this and then this. Right? That was actually 2 kicks that you just did. You don't know. Right? You did an inside crescent kick and an outside crescent kick combined as 1. The reason that might not be a good idea for a sparring match. Right? Think about it this way. Stand up for me. Now, I'm not, can I have you come over here? I'm not going to get like super close to you, but I need a volunteer, right? So, if we're sparring, pretending like we're sparring, yeah? And you see this coming at you, all the way up there, is that going to be easy to block? Yeah, because you see it coming, right? But if I take my feet and I do this, you don't know what I'm going to do. I could do a crescent kick, I could do a hook kick, I could do a round kick, I could do anything from that, right? It makes it a little harder to predict, yeah? Obviously, makes sense. That's why that 2 kicks back to back like that might not be a good idea for a sparring match. Now, white belts, you won't have to worry about sparring for a while. But I do have some kids in here who do spar, so I wanted to go over that.
Oh, I swear.
You do spar, you're right. Do you have a question?
Can I go to the bathroom?
Is it an emergency? Like, cannot hold it. You only have like 15 minutes left in class.
I can go for you.
I'd rather you not do that. Go to the bathroom. I'd rather you not do that. All right, now stand up. Who's going to sit back down? Alex, I think stand up here. I'm La La Land, driven in uniforms or something. Stand up.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Attention.
Yes, sir.
The next thing we're going to do, we're going to go over our form. Now, the form for my white belts, you don't have to know it for your white belt. Remember, you only have to know the 5 stances. To test for your yellow belt, the next belt after your white belt, you have to know the form. So it's a good idea to start practicing it now. Sound good? All right, so our feet are together, our hands are on our side, right? We're going to take this hand, wave it. It's going to go right in front of our belt, or belly button area, somewhere right here, right? We're not holding our belly like we have a tummy ache, right? Should
Not
be
like this.
straight. Now take the other hand, wave it, put it right on top. See how mine's making an X though?
Mine.
We don't want these, and we don't want this, right? Somewhere in the middle.
Right here.
Perfect. Right? And everybody's arms are different lengths, so everybody's is going to look a little different. And that's okay. The first move of your form, we're going to take this foot, everybody wave this foot. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. We're going to step out to a sitting stance. This hand that's on bottom is gonna go out. The other hand's gonna come to your hip. You're gonna throw up palm heel. Other hand's gonna go down to our hip. Good. Pretty easy, right? The second move is even easier. Ready? Second move is 1 punch, 2 punch. Very easy, right? Back to Jamie.
Sure.
We're gonna stop there for right now. We're gonna keep doing that for a few times because the next move is a little more difficult. We're in Jamie. Let's do those easy moves again. Switch hands. Nice. Switch hands. Put the other hand on top. Yes, there you go. Other hand on top. Where's her? Yeah, left hand on top. 1 step. Aim. Palm. Good. 2. 1, 2. Back to Jamie. Y'all got this. We're gonna add some more moves this time. Ready? Jamie. Switch hands for me.
Hola, amigos.
Switch hands for me too. Other hand on top. Yes. Good. Hurry, Chance. Come on. We're in Jamie. Feet together, Chance. Cool. 1 step. Remember, you're stepping sideways. Throw that palm heel for your sitting stance. Yeah, there you go. 2, 1 punch, 2 punch. 3, this hand that's out is gonna go to my hip. The other one's gonna go on top, like I'm stacking cups or something. I'm gonna take other foot, or take this foot. Everybody wiggle this foot. Wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it, wiggle it. That's gonna slide to a back stance. You're gonna take your hands. They're gonna go to the middle of your body. The bottom one's gonna come up. The other one's gonna go out to the side, like a square. Yes, that's why it's called a square block. One thing though, we don't want our hands turned inwards. We're not trying to flex our muscles to show off everybody. We want to turn them the other way. Yes, perfect. Now we're gonna take this arm, stretch it out. The other hand's gonna go to my hip. I'm gonna take this hand, I'm gonna bring it to my chest, like I'm gonna try and poke myself. I'm gonna take this hand, it's gonna come up and twist right at the end. It's called an upset punch or an uppercut. Now the next move, and then we're gonna stop again and keep working. We're gonna aim.
Aim.
Front foot, wiggle this foot, wiggle, 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 is gonna step,
Step.
punch.
Punch.
This is a new stance. This is called a fixed stance.
A
It's a
fixed
combination of a back stance and a sitting
and a
stance.
sitting stance.
Yeah, just punch out, other hand on our hip. Pretty cool. Back to Jamie.
It's a teapot. Sir, it's a teapot.
No, we don't want any teapots. We'll talk about that. What's up?
Can I use the restroom?
Is it an emergency?
Yes.
Hurry.
When you blow off.
Okay, let's keep going. Ready? Not that Jamie.
I'm going.
Switch hands. Other hand is 1 step, palm. 2, double punch. 3, stacking the cup, slide, square.
Square.
Pretty
Then
good.
you bring your arm out.
Chamber
And
comes through. Feel like you're trying to poke yourself. Now while your arm is right, just take your hand and do this. Yes, perfect. Now we're gonna aim.
aim.
Other hand. Oh, you were right. Put the other hand up. You were correct first. There you go. You're gonna step with that front foot.
Teapot.
Punch.
Teapot.
No, we don't want any teapots. We don't want to look like this. Tuck your elbow in. Back to Judy.
Sir.
Let's do that section one more time, and then we're gonna finish the white belt through orange belt form. So we'll finish. You'll be done with your form.
I'm the only one that has to go higher.
Yep, you gotta keep going. Hey, Judy. I know it's hot in here. We're almost done. Put your hands on top. There you go. 1 step, palm. I'm gonna move a little faster this time. 2, double punch. There you go. 3, stacking the cup. Square block. 4, chamber. Close. This hand's gonna go on the inside. Yes. step, punch. Now we're gonna take this hand, it's gonna go around my neck. The other one goes underneath. We're gonna slide our feet together in an L shape. This is another new stance. What's this called? Not a cat stance.
Does it stand for loser?
No. What's this called?
Because it is the L.
You remember? It's okay. This is called an open stance. Open stance. Yeah. So we're here, right? In our open stance. We're gonna take the top arm, put the hand on yours. We're gonna take that top arm, it's gonna come out, like we're gonna slap somebody, but then right at the end, we're gonna stop it and go down.
Not
We're gonna chop them right on top of the head. So we're gonna take this other hand down to our hip. So just copy me. I know you missed some stuff. Just kind of copy. There you go. Nice. No shark fins. Keep that finger down. Now we're gonna take our back foot. Everybody wiggle this foot. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's gonna step to a front stance. Punch. Other hand. Other hand. No, don't switch your feet.
That's what you
Punch with the other hand. Yes. You gotta step. Which foot? Go back to your L shape. Which foot's behind you?
I cannot.
So step that foot that way, and then punch with the other hand.
Like this.
Punch with the other hand for me.
I cannot see him.
There you go. Back to Juby.
Oh.
So that is the end of the white belt, yellow belt, and orange belt form.
And I'm not made sad.
Sound good?
I'm sad.
Let's try and do that one more time. We have enough time to do it one more time. Ready? Juby.
One.
And then we're done, I promise.
Thank God.
Be together. My name is not God,
No, I didn't say you. I said thank God.
but you should be thanking me because I'm the one who tells you when you leave.
No, when.
Juby. Juby. Shh, shh.
Yeah, okay, I'll say sorry.
One. Step. On the sitting stance. We're going to step outside. There you go. 2. Double punch. 1, 2. 3. Square block. 4. Upset punch. 5. 6. Slide the feet together. Out. Down. 7. That's switch feet.
What?
Just again, you gotta step. I don't know what is your name, man?
Casey.
Casey. Switch your feet for me.
Casey.
And then punch with the other hand. Yes. Curtis, switch feet. And then punch with the other hand. Yes. Back to your feet.
Okay, that was the last.
And attention. Have a seat.
Yay.
Okay. So before we leave, I've got a few announcements for you. First of all, we are still having our board breaking clinic. You can sign up for that at the front desk. That'll be this Saturday. So if you are new, right, what we're going to do is, it's basically going to be 2 hours, 2-hour-long class on Saturday, where I'm going to teach you how to break boards. Plastic boards, wooden boards, no concrete this time. Maybe next time or another time.
Concrete?
Yes, we have had classes to teach you how to break concrete before.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I don't know.
Now, you don't have to go to the board breaking clinic, but it's a very fun time. And eventually, when you become a senior purple belt, so that's a long way away, but senior purple belts have to break boards at testing. It is a long way away, but it's going to come up quick. It's going to happen pretty quick. So you've got to make sure that you have at least one board breaking clinic before you are a green belt, because we want you to have one way before purple belt so you're ready. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So you don't have to have one right now, unless your chance. The chance is senior green, so he's already had one. Everybody else in here doesn't have to have one right now. You don't have to go to this one if you don't want to. But I'm going to recommend you do. Because this one is going to be a lot smaller than the one. So I'm going to be able to have a lot more one-on-one time with you at the board breaking clinic. So I recommend everybody go to this one if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
What's your question?
Well, Mr. King.
No, I will be teaching that one.
What?
I teach a lot of the.
I was just going to be like, that was just going to be like a joke. Look, I didn't know that Mr. Haynes was going to be there.
Yes, Mr. Haynes will be busy that day. But I teach most of the board breaking clinics anyway. So that's not anything different, right?
I feel comfortable with Mr. Haynes behind the board.
That's okay. Everybody has different preferences. That's all right, man.
Because I tried to get my blue stripe. I didn't get it. But when Mr. Haynes was behind it,
Yeah, but he's a cheater. He's got like magic or something. I don't know. He cheats. He's like got some crazy voodoo magic or something. Any other questions? Or maybe it's just because he's really big. I don't know.
yeah.
No other questions?
it's a lot.
Okay. And then your testing for your next belt, not for your white belt, but your yellow belt testing is coming up very fast. I think you got 2 weeks. It's not a lot of time. It's a lot more time than you think, but it's not a whole lot of time. So make sure you're practicing as best you can. If you do not test this time, this goes for everybody in class, not just my newer students. If you don't test this time, that is completely okay. I know we had a lot of trouble trying to learn on the video classes. Some people weren't understanding very well. That's okay. The black belt will still be waiting for you. Taking one cycle as like kind of a break to not test if you're not comfortable is not going to be the end of the world. Back when I was a green belt, actually, I didn't pass one of my testing because my hands and sparring, my hands were down. I was very upset, but I stuck with it. I kept going, and now I'm 4-3 black belt. So just kind of, I know it'll be upsetting, but just keep in the back of your head your goal, which is to hit black belt, right? Should be at least first goal, black belt. Does anybody have any questions on that?
I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because my legs hurting. I fell 2 days ago.
I mean, do I need to chop it off? We got swords.
No,
Chop it
thank you.
off. You
I
can do
will
one.
talk with them.
No?
And
Okay.
no,
You'll be all right.
none of you will see.
So nobody has any questions? No questions? Okay,
No.
let's stand up. Now, Cruz and Alex, I want you to stay exactly where you're at. So I'm going to test you for your white belts. Everybody else, we're going to dismiss. Now, how we do this, first of all, we're going to face me and bow. Nice. And then we're going to do this one